Ladies and gentlemen, now moving on to the preliminary bouts. Your next contest is sponsored by Dean Street Barbers. And will be a heavyweight bout contested over 3-minute rounds. And now, introducing first. About to make his way to the cage to fight out of the blue corner, representing SBG Cork, please welcome Kaya O'Brien. And now introducing his opponents. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Limerick, MMA, he is Derick Sholarin.
We've got some big men about to throw down here. Should be a good one. O'Brien from Cork, Sholarin from Limerick. Oh, big shots coming early. O'Brien looking for the big left hand. He's taking the back here. Looking for that outside trip. Sholarin going for double overhooks, but let's see if he can separate. O'Brien trying to work the knees inside, looking for that inside trip. I'd like to see him try and step outside the back leg, see if he can table him over. Sholarin trying to separate the head. O'Brien seems to have a very powerful body lock on him here though. If Sholarin can get the hip offline, make a little bit of space, get his elbow back in between. But he's given up on that now, and he's put himself in quite a weak position. O'Brien's pulled him on top of himself. Sholarin looking for the mount, stays in the half guard, maybe a better place to be. He needs to re-establish that underhook, or else O'Brien will be able to take the back.
O'Brien under big pressure here.
Yeah, he's done himself a bit of a disservice by pulling him to his back. It's not easy to get a man that size off you.
You've got to be familiar with Kaya O'Brien, fellow SPG man. Do you know anything about him?
Not so much. He's SPG Cork. We don't train together. But he's got the underhook here, and if he can get his hip out, he could be able to escape this position. But Sholarin's mounted him. Oh no, he hasn't. Yeah, O'Brien can get out here if he just sits up.
Yeah, you can hear his corner.
On the elbow. He just needs to keep his hips coming that way, but unfortunately he's re-established the guard.
You can hear his corner shouting for him to stay on that right hip.
Yeah, it's going to be quite hard for him to get out of here. Let's see if Sholarin can land any good ground and pound. O'Brien doing a decent job of controlling the posture so far, but Sholarin's making a bit of space now.
Looking for the ground and pound.
Let's see if they can do anything with the last few seconds of the round. Big shots from Sholarin to end.
Big round from him. The beauty of these outdoor events. Will, I've swallowed a fly on the way from ring announcing to commentary.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You'd have to think Sholarin got that first round.
Oh, without a doubt, I would say.
Let's see if O'Brien can turn it around here. Looks nice and light on his feet. Sholarin stalking him down. He's an intimidating looking man, Sholarin.
He sure is. You got to think 6'3", probably 6'4", maybe.
And he doesn't look like the type of man who entertains much.
No, but a huge shot from O'Brien there.
Yeah, and a deep body lock. Let's see if he can get the trip. Sholarin needs to re-establish the overhook. And some quite good shots here. O'Brien looking to step over. Standing head and arm attempt, but he's not got the elbow.
It's good work from O'Brien against the cage, though.
I think in tights where he's going to do damage here. If he can get that takedown on the trip. But Sholarin looks very strong. He's defending it quite well.
Huge shot again by O'Brien.
Good right hand. Nice and loose on the feet here. If a big man can be loose, they can do serious damage. I'd like to see Sholarin keep his head a little bit lower. He's in range for big shots there. Nice takedown.
Big takedown.
Now, if you stay in guard against the cage like this, it's very difficult to get out. So let's see if Sholarin can open up. He needs to split his guard, get the feet on the hips. Good.
Referee Derick Black getting in close. They're just telling Sholarin to watch the back of the head with those shots.
Hard for him to do much else.
He's got to stay busy.
He needs to open the guard and get his hips offline here. But O'Brien needs to get posture and do some damage if he's going to take the round.
Those big legs doing their own defense here for Sholarin.
O'Brien needs to keep his shoulders a little bit higher if he's going to land some shots. He's stacking quite well, but he's now got the position that he could land some serious ground and pound if he just postures up a little bit, keeps the knees a little bit deeper underneath. There we go, lovely.
Exactly what
That's
you said.
it. Nice hammer fists here. Now it's a high energy output. You can't do it consistently, but he just needs little intermittent bursts of those sort of shots. Good work. You'd have to think O'Brien's stolen the round here.
I think you're right. Hard to argue against it.
You'd have to think it's 1-1 going into the third here.
I think you're right. Well, it's hard to argue against it. O'Brien had a very impressive round there.
Let's see which of the big men can weather it better. Takes a lot of oxygen to be that size and move around.
Absolutely. I just noticed his face change as well. O'Brien caught him with a big shot early in the second, and he didn't like it.
No. And if you look, Sholarin, he's quite high now. He's not bending his knees at all. He's not going to be able to generate as much force in this position.
Now you called it there.
O'Brien looks lovely and loose.
He called it in a second.
Oh, he's shot in. If he'd gotten a little deeper on the legs, but he's finished anyway.
Got him, yeah.
Looks like he's got the mount here. Does, if he can free his arms.
Sholarin tried to hook the head, but O'Brien freed it very early.
Yeah, now he's got double overhooks. It's kind of hard to escape this in the amateur gloves. But he should be able to just get those elbows out eventually. Good head position from O'Brien. Nice. Now if he can get his knees a little bit higher underneath the elbows of Sholarin and squeeze those together and then land some serious shots, he has a good chance of ending this fight.
Sholarin's going to have to work here as well. The way we have it
from
scored,
Sholarin's point of view, he needs to get his hips much closer to O'Brien's hips and start to work to the knees. Even to turn out here, give your back in these positions because you're going to take serious damage if you don't.
And by the way we've scored it, we reckon he needs to win this round as well.
Well, yeah, whoever takes this round takes it in my eyes. Looking for the head and arm choke here.
Sholarin may have given that up here.
Yeah, the cage is going to block his finish, unfortunately. but he could still make an angle if he wants to.
See O'Brien inching up there.
Oh, he looks like he has it quite deep.
Here we go.
Sholarin's answering the phone, but I think he's given too much. Okay. Nice ground and pound from O'Brien. He's really opening up here. A few more big bursts like that and he might take it away.
This is hugely impressive yet again by Kyle O'Brien. Oh,
big bridge and roll.
Now that could be a huge turning point in this fight.
Possibly, but Sholarin needs to do something with it now. He's been mounted, he's been landed on. He has a short period of time to turn this around. He needs to get his posture a little bit higher and just start landing shots. O'Brien making angles with the hips, doing the right thing here. Oh, nearly had the arm isolated, could have got the triangle.
It's actually O'Brien who's the busier, even
He
from
is,
the bottom.
He is, yeah. No, he knows he's taking this away as well. Yeah, Sholarin just needed to do a little bit more when he had this position.
Oh.
Good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, your judges have come to a unanimous decision.